keep emotions out of our relationship. My husband and I had a courtship, and part of courtship is getting to know each other with as little romantic emphasis as possible. That way, if you're incompatible, you won't have a terrible heartbreak when you break up. This is easier said than done, and I personally think it's nearly impossible not to fall in love with someone who you spend a lot of time getting to know on a very deep level. That's why friends to lovers is a common trope. My husband and I are logical people who need deep connection before we can fall in love. So this worked out better for us than it probably would for other people. So how do we keep the romance out? Well, first we set very strict physical boundaries. We didn't know this at the time, but both of our primary love languages are physical touch. We saved all touch for engagement and marriage. Second, we refrained from any endearments. We didn't call each other babe or honey, we just stuck to our names. Thirdly, we didn't tell each other that we loved each other until right before engagement. My husband told me that he loved me a week before he proposed, and I was actually shocked because I didn't think he'd say it until engagement. Fourth, our conversation stayed as serious as possible. We tried to logically share our beliefs and work through our differences and get to know each other on that deep level. We also kept my parents carbon copied on the emails for accountability. To onlookers, we looked like friends, but as we grew closer together over our deep conversations, despite keeping the romance as little as possible, we knew we loved each other a couple months before we got engaged, and by the time we got engaged and shared our first hug, we were head over heels and have been inseparable ever since.